EXIT HESI. This is my last exam of nursing school, and it's 11:07. My exam is at 12. I'm pretty nervous. You watched my video about my advanced med-surg HESI, and you saw how nervous I was then. This is like that magnified times 1,000. I also had a rough couple of days. I've yet to get my wisdom teeth pulled for various reasons, and so periodically they hurt. Like they just hurt. Like I guess they're the way that my wisdom teeth have grown in. They've grown in sideways, so when they grow, they push on my teeth that are upright like this, and it hurts a lot. And that's what I've been dealing with for the past 4 or 5 days. Luckily, I was able to eat Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had a wonderful Thursday and you all were safe out there while you were shopping. I did not go Black Friday shopping. Yeah, so my teeth were hurting really bad. I was able to eat Thanksgiving dinner, but pretty much about a couple of hours after that, this whole like left side of my jaw was in so much pain. Like I really couldn't like study or focus on anything but the pain, and I was taking Tylenol around the clock. Literally, I'm sure my liver is really upset with me right now. But it's gotten better. I no longer have to take Tylenol around the clock anymore. I only took it once yesterday, and I might take it during my exam just so that I know I won't be distracted. But yeah, that's what's been going on for the last couple of days. Pain and nervousness. I'm just really worried. You know, I studied. I feel like I learned a lot this year, but honestly, I did the best. I don't know. If I don't pass, of course I'm gonna let you guys know. But the good thing is that I do get a second chance to retake the exam, which will be like sometime in December. So that was super weird. My phone just turned off. I don't want to ramble or spread my nervous energy onto you guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and end this here, and I will see you all after my exam. So I took my EXIT HESI today, and you can't tell by my excitement, I passed. Let me keep my hands on the wheel.
Thank you God, you got me through this.
Basically, that means that I am officially done with nursing school. Like, your girl's finished, and I did it in less than a year. I did it in 11 months. 11 months. Start to finish nursing school. That is crazy. I can't even describe the feeling right now. All of the late nights of no sleep, events that I've had to miss out on or leave early. God is so good, and that is the only person that deserves a thanks for this. And I'm just so ecstatic. I'm so happy. Mind you, I still have to go to class next Monday. I think that's my last med-surg class, and I have clinicals this weekend. My last clinical for leadership on Saturday and Sunday, 12-hour shifts, and I have to give a presentation while I'm there. But that's it. That is literally it. And then I am finished. The only thing between me and my RN is the NCLEX. And based off how well I did on this test, I have a pretty good shot of passing the NCLEX on my first try with the score that I got. And I don't know, I'm still gonna study for the NCLEX, but that's a beast that I will get to in a different video. For now, I just want to enjoy the fact that I am finished and I don't have any more exams. I don't have to stay up late. I can watch TV. I can Netflix and chill. I can do a lot of things that I couldn't do before, or I can do a lot of things that I couldn't do before and not feel guilty about it, if that makes sense. Guys, I just feel so good. I just feel so good right now. Like, all my dreams are coming true. That sounds so cliche, but it's the truth. And I just want to shout out all the other December 2016 nursing grads. We did it. No one can take that from us. And to all the viewers that are watching that are in nursing school or are starting nursing school or are still doing their prereqs, it will all be worth it. Like, it will all be worth it. And I'm not even at the finish line because I still have to take the NCLEX, but I'm just so proud of myself for accomplishing this. Like, I never thought I'd be able to do something like this. Never. I never thought I was smart enough. I never thought I was disciplined enough, but I found a way through God and hard work and dedication and perseverance. And if I can do it, you can do it. Seriously. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed or anything like that. Faith and hard work has gotten me this far, and I know that it can take me much further because I have so much more confidence in myself now than I have had before. So that's how my EXIT HESI went, and I had to get above an 850. Now we can talk about pinning. So my exam was at 12. We probably started at like 12:30, and it took me about 3 hours to do the exam. We had 4 hours. It was 160 questions, so it took me about 3 hours to finish. And I was pacing myself. Like, I would stop, I'd take breaks, I would tell myself to relax, calm down. So once I was finished with my exam, I had to attend a pinning ceremony meeting, and basically we went over the slideshow that I created for our pinning ceremony, and the committee with our like faculty advisors, we went over the pictures and just kind of edited out what needed to be taken out. That was pretty much what we did in the meeting. There's still more that I need to do. There's still more photos that I need to add to the slideshow, but for the most part, the hard work has been finished. Another thing I want to say about my EXIT HESI experience is that I wasn't really nervous up until the night before, or maybe the day before. Maybe like yesterday afternoon is when I really started to get kind of like anxious about the exam. And then when I woke up this morning, I was still uber anxious, but I was okay, you know. I didn't really start to seriously panic until I had parked and walked on campus, and I kind of started seeing other students in my uniform walking around. That's when I was like, oh girl, it's about to get real. Like, but when I sat down and I was actually taking the exam, I wasn't nervous anymore. Like, my friends and I, we said this group prayer, and it was a really great prayer. I'll link it down below because it really calmed me down. It's a great prayer. I'll probably use it again when I take the NCLEX. But we said that prayer, and I just felt better. I was like, I'm just gonna give all my worries, all my fears, I'm gonna give it to God, because I've worked really hard this year, and all of the knowledge that I've learned has not left me. I know it hasn't, and I just need to have faith that the knowledge that's in my head, God will let manifest on this test. So that was a really great prayer. But when I sat down, I took the exam, I wasn't worried. I was suddenly like super confident in my abilities. I was like, you know this, you've been doing this for nearly a year, so why are you doubting yourself now? And then I was fine. Like, I was shooting them out. It wasn't an issue, and I didn't really get nervous, even when there were questions that I didn't know. And believe me, there were a lot of questions that I didn't know. There were a lot of procedures, medications, disease processes that I had never heard of that were on that test, and I just had to make educated guesses. Like, literally, not even the process of elimination. Like, okay, this looks really stupid. These two, out of these two, one of these must definitely be it. It was literally like, homegirl, you don't know what the hell this is, so you can't really make an educated guess because you're not educated on the topic. That's literally what it was. And I was like, you know what? I feel like it's this answer, and something about this, I'm just gonna use my discernment and say, this is it right here. It didn't really freak me out up until a certain point. I wasn't nervous until, and this always happens every time I take the test, I'm like cooling it up until I see one of my other classmates get up, and then like I just get nervous for no reason at all. Like I'm like, oh my god, what if they pass? If they pass, that means I'll probably fail, or you know, I just start worrying. So when my first classmate got up, because she was finished, I just like immediately wave of panic, like, oh my god, like you have 1,000 questions left and you're guessing a lot. So I just felt really stupid, and I was like, I'm probably not gonna pass this. And you know, I was literally in my taking the test figuring out my new study schedule so I could pass the exam the second time around. Excuse the struggle button. I had to take out my braids, and it was time to take them out, and now I gotta wear this puff for however long until I figure out what I'm gonna do with my hair. And another thing that I need to mention about this test was that I feel like everyone in that room was seriously doing everything in their power to make as much noise as possible. Like there was an office behind me, and the person had like someone come in and they were like talking and whispering, but you know how people whisper but they don't know how to whisper properly, so it was like this super loud whisper, and it was breaking my focus. And then she got a phone call, and no, her phone was not on silent. So yes, I heard the phone ring, and then she picked it up, and I finally gave her such a dirty look, honestly, that my professor was like, oh yeah, let me just go ahead and close Sis's door so that my students can focus. And then on top of that, then my other professor went in another office and got on her phone and was like chewing someone out on the phone, breaking my focus. And then there was like my other professor was on one of the computers in the room, and she was like tapping away on a keyboard, just click clacking. And I was like, oh my god, I literally cannot focus because everybody is making so much noise.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
So that was fun. But hey, I still passed. I still made it.